My name is Judy Collins, and I'm the Executive Director of the United States Staffing Association. And I'm very happy today to be talking with Ramsey Swice, and he is the president and founder of Aqaba. So I make sure that I said the name of his company correctly. And really, he describes himself as the lead digital strategist, which I think is very interesting. That's the way that he really, his company is really known for. So, Ramsey, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your company?
Hello, Judy. Thank you for having me, and you did great. You pronounced it properly.
Hey.
I'm Ramsey Swice. I'm the founder of Aqaba Technologies, and I'm very, very pleased and happy to be on your show today, Judy.
Good, thank you. And I think, are you located in Michigan?
We're located in Michigan. We're about an hour north of downtown Detroit.
Oh, good. All right. So good. I'm hoping everything is going good up there. Can you please talk to us today a little bit about data reports and management? I think a lot of recruiters probably have questions on really how do they integrate that with their business and how can they look at that information so they can grow their businesses?
Yes. So as we know, today the internet makes the world a very small place. And data management, geographic location, um, your website, your social presence, all of this is measured by metrics, so data. And data can be broken down into many different facets. For example, you have geographic data, you have demographic data, you have personas, you have different characteristics, you have attribution of a website. And what all of this means is that it's very confusing if you don't know what you're looking for and you can't translate that data into something. So that's our background. We're a digital web strategies company. We have clients across the globe, and the data varies. You could be in the same exact business in a different region or even your neighbor, and you would have completely different user experiences and data outputs. So these measurements we use for defining a user path. And what we mean by user is someone enters your website. Where do they come from upstream, like Google, Facebook, maybe a PR or a paid ad? They land on your page or on your website, and then where do they go? How do they navigate through? How do we create from this data? How do we create the perfect user experience to optimize the user experience to extend the longevity of that visit? So that's the importance of data, what we mean by management. And the reporting we use is to keep our clients in tune with executive summaries of these data points and attributions. And so it's not over inundating. And then usually when we have our client meetings, we sit down with them and explain what the data means and call it a continuing education. So that's the definition in terms of from the lens of Aqaba Technologies and how we view data and purpose it for our clients.
So really, it's being able to track who's going to your website, what are they looking for, how long are they on it, and then are they interactive, or are they taking that information and then calling you back and asking you questions and then hopefully becoming a potential client of that. How do you use that information on the budget planning part of running a business?
That's a fantastic question. I'm glad you asked that question, Judy. So let's say you have X amount of dollar budget. And we had talked about going upstream. So you have paid ads, it's driving traffic to your web page or a sales page. And that traffic enters the site and is doing something. Is that something being performed well? How would you know? Right? So there's a cost per acquisition, there's a cost per visit, right? And then there's your cost per conversion. So what did it cost me for that click? How did it perform on the website? What did it do and not do? How do we improve based on the data, right? And then what did it cost me to get them to the website? That's the first step. The second layer of data for budgeting is what did they do when they arrived to my website? Did they click on a download, a free ebook, a consultation? Did they schedule an appointment on their calendar? Did they submit a web form? All this could be tracked and measured in terms of dollars and cents. So we can narrow down to the penny what your cost is against the budget and what the cost is to close that sale in terms of conversions, and then your overall cost per acquisition. So I'll say per 1,000 visitors, you spent X, and if you divide that by the conversions, it's costing you, $12 a sale, or it could be $3 for a booked appointment. And then the rest is up to you to close that opportunity.
Well, I think especially now when everyone is looking at their budgets, what is working and what is the best use of their time and money? So I think the analytics part is so important for a business owner to look at and know how they are generating business. If somebody has a question and about the analytic part and how you can really focus on that information, how can they get in touch with you?
Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. You can look me up on LinkedIn, Ramsey Sweis, RAMSEY SWEIS. Shoot me an email, Ramsey, RAMSEY, at Aqaba Tech, AQABATECH.com.
Well, and thank you for the tip about saying your company name instead of the Q, put a C and it's Aqaba. So that was a great tip for me to make sure that I said the name of your company correctly. So Ramsey, thank you very much. And everyone, please give him either a call or send him a message on LinkedIn so he can go into further details about how you can take your data management and really make it work for your company. Thank you, Ramsey.
Thank you for having me, Judy.